Hi. So, if your energy is calm and your inner dialogue is coherent within yourself, you can actually connect with a nervous dog and help that dog trust you and calm down within a super short period of time. This is some footage that I've had archived that's from last summer in Las Vegas at an adoption event where I went to volunteer and see if they needed a hand, just, handling some of these dogs because it can get a little bit chaotic at these things. And I really appreciate people who are trying to find good homes for dogs. The dog on the left, this is the first time I've met her, but if you've watched some of my other videos, you'll see her. Um, I wound up working with her quite a bit. The dog on the right was just dropped off. Someone had heard they had an adoption event going on, and they bought the dog and said, "Do you want to take the dog because its owner just died, and we don't know what to do with it?" So the rescue group said, "Sure, we'll take it." And it was really, really nervous. This poor little dog is an old senior citizen dog. It was real confused. Its owner had just died, and it was getting passed around like a hot potato because nobody really knew what to do with it. So it comes to this adoption event, which is loud. There's lots of dogs barking. There's lots going on. All of the administrative people for the adoption event are super busy trying to, get the paperwork handled for their adoptions and stuff. So this dog was kind of just sitting in its little crate, just kind of shivering and not really knowing what was going on. And, bless their hearts, but most people, when they see a dog who's nervous, their instinct is to use sound and say things like, "Oh, it's okay, don't be nervous," or "Oh, look at the little cute dog," or something like that. Or give it some treats and say, "Good, good doggy, it's okay." And that's such a sweet place to be coming from in your heart. Unfortunately, the way that dogs' brains are wired and the way that they experience emotions and trauma and the way they process their emotions, that kind of stuff actually really makes them more nervous. So I was walking around with Cheeto trying to help her calm down because she was freaking out. And I noticed this dog over here, and people were doing the same kind of stuff, trying to get it to be calm. And so I says, let me walk around with him. So you can see here I'm initiating touch. Initially, I just was kind of letting the dog kind of explore with some gentle boundaries, waiting for its brainwaves to calm down. Once it's kind of realizing that I'm not trying to force the dog to do anything, just except hang out with me and be chill, then I'll initiate some contact with the dog. You can see that there were some people there shopping. I didn't want to put them on camera out of respect. The dog went over and sniffed one of their feet, and we started talking a little bit here. That's why I'm just filming the floor, because I didn't want to put the camera right on the people. And I didn't want to act like I was filming their feet or something weird. So I just filmed the floor until they said bye and good luck and that kind of stuff. So you can see I'm letting this little dog use movement to de-stress, because I don't want it to sit still and start storing up tension. So we're combining walking around with just like a general pace of feeling like, okay, let's just explore. There's really nothing to worry about. And so you can see I'm giving the dog plenty of space, but I'm also creating a little boundary, like it wanted to go that way, but I was like, that's okay. Anytime the leash gets tight, I'm just asking the dog to reorient back towards me. No pressure. And in doing so, by being so non invasive, I guess you would say, with the dog, just really just being like a buddy, the dog slowly feels that vibe, like it's like exploring the store, and it just keeps realizing, hey, this guy holding the leash is actually the most stable element of this whole place. So as I formulate that connection with the dog over just like literally 5 minutes, it starts to gravitate towards my energy and meet me where I am. And in doing so, it slowly lets go of its nervous tension, feeling of a need to figure everything out about what's going on. See how now I'm going to use a little bit more touch on the dog, but I'm not touching the dog in a way that I'm trying to coerce it. You see, I'm giving it a little massage here. It's like I said, stay still for a second with my energy. I didn't use those words. But the way I positioned the leash, and I said, stay still for a second. I want to give you some massages. So that's what I'm doing here. And you can see I'm not trying to use sound and be like, oh, calm down. It's okay. You're okay. You can see the way I grab their chin and I'm grabbing their ear. And you see how their head goes on my lap right now. Because believe it or not, when you touch a dog in a way that's actually more confident and less coddling, it actually calms them down. Look how calm the dog got from that massage. That was like a 10-second massage. And the dog is like noticeably like, huh, interesting. No one has the confidence to touch me like that. And look at how observant they are. You can literally see that they shed some of their tension in that very short period of time. So Marley, the dog, was kind of doing good. So I went back with Cheeto. This is the first time I met Cheeto. And I was like, wow, this dog has serious issues. Like, this dog doesn't even want to exist in space. And look at her body language now. And then go back and watch some of my other videos that show the progress that this dog made. I'll link one at the end of this video. And you can see, same thing here. See how I grab the dog and touch it in this way that's not coddling? It's like I'm massaging its energy. I'm connecting with the dog's energy. See, that's why I can grab it on its hindquarters and squeeze like that. And it's not flinching or trying to evade it because it can feel the energy. Our touch is a very powerful way to communicate energy. And when you do it with the right intention and your energy is dialed in, you can actually like really trigger some calmness in a dog real quick just by the way you touch it. And that's what I did with Cheeto here, because she was like literally almost having a panic attack. So I kind of went hands-on with her for a second there and say, hey babe, feel this vibe, feel this. And she did, and it helped her a little bit. We still had a long way to go. That's why I was talking with the woman who was fostering her. And she was like, hey, I actually want to hire you to come and work with this dog, because she was having her hands full. Sweetheart of an angel woman opened up her home to foster this nervous dog, and it was like an inordinate amount of energy in terms of like the other dogs she was trying to help. So you'll see in some of the other videos, I actually worked with this dog about 3 more times at the foster home, and made an amazing amount of progress. It really warmed my heart to be able to help this dog. One of my best memories of my whole experience in Las Vegas, honestly, was this dog. And just to see the transformation, and to just know that this dog, like, literally just changed. It's really special. There's a lot of side perks. There's a lot of stress involved with working with dogs, but there are some side perks that are really awesome. So I just wanted to share this video. Didn't want to let this footage just sit idle. Hope you enjoyed watching.